Oh, all right. Kitty joining us? Kitty definitely wants to leave. You can go. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while, but I am so happy to see your face. Let's dive right into it and do a Taurus full moon reading. This video is going to be half career, half love and relationships. So let's get into it. Okay, we already have a card that just flew out. So, Spirit, please allow me to step out of the way to become passive and neutral and give whatever is needed at this time for this career reading. Full moon in Taurus. Oh my gosh. First card that jumps out. Let's see. Who's coming out today? There we go. The Six of Wands reversed is our first card. Who's next? Who's next? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a lot. Actually, no, that's okay. Four of Pentacles upright and the Chariot. And there's the Chariot reversed. So these are our three cards that we're starting with. For career. Okay, you guys. It's really important that you focus on what it is that you want. Like, be real with yourself. Are you clear on what it is that you want when it comes to your career? Or is that something that you kind of feel you're oscillating between certainty of? Because I get this sense of a little bit of fear of success from this group, whether it's conscious or subconscious. Because you guys have had already had success. I want to acknowledge that with the Six of Wands, but it feels like either you're the only one celebrating, or maybe you feel like you can only celebrate keeping your wins to yourself. Yeah, it's very like closed off and protective with your guys' energy, especially with that Four of Pentacles. Look at him, he's covering his body. At least the front facing side of him, right? He doesn't have his backside covered. So there is this like need for protection right now that you guys might be feeling when it comes to your career and who you can trust, who you can share your wins with. We do have the Three of Swords peeking out. I'm just going to acknowledge that. So things have not been easy lately, but let's see what is coming in. Don't be pulled in so many different directions right now. Right now, it's crucial to stay focused with this group. Yes, and with the Ace of Wands, like that is really reiterating this message of focus, drive, willpower, passion, motivation. There's new motivation coming in, and also this is like a growth spurt. So you're going to have a growth spurt with your career, you guys. Those of you that are seeing this, something about career is important for you right now. Also, snakes could be a symbol, a sign for you that you might be noticing. We have the Ten of Cups. I was just seeing that clairvoyantly. There goes my cat. Okay, what else with the Ten of Cups? Okay, so this is what's coming in with this energy. Harmony. Ooh, I just heard fluidity. Harmony, fluidity, things moving effortlessly, but it has a lot to do with what you are intentionally pouring into with the Star, right? Having hope and faith in your future, in your direction, and where you're going. So don't forget that. It's really important to stay focused right now. And especially with this Page of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck, I see that as a lot of like mental chatter going on, feeling like unprepared, even, you know, for good things coming in, right? Because sometimes we think of like a lack of preparedness as we're not prepared for negative things, but no, this is like you guys need to be prepared for positive things, have things lined up the way that you want to so that you're ready for when this thing arrives, so you can nurture it, right? So let's get into the Oracle cards to get a little bit more detail here. Right now, I really just see a harmonious shift for this group. That's really, you're going to also be seeing more connections coming up with this. With that Ten of Cups, yes, it's harmony, it's happiness. The moment where we say we've made it. So this is really beautiful, but it also feels like a sense of connection, a sense of family, right? And maybe this is more of like a chosen family. It doesn't have to be literal. Also, the Ten of Cups can talk about commitments or marriage, right? So it may be more of like commitment rather than literally marriage, but we have the commitment card. So that just reminded me that that is one of the other meanings of the Ten of Cups. And this could be something that you're struggling with right now, questioning what you're committed to. Again, going back to your what is it that you want with your career? And that will make it much easier for you to commit to something, right? I feel like there's a parallel there between the Chariot and that commitment card. Show up fully now. It is time to do that. Career peeking out on the bottom of the deck, and we have the well-being card. It is also important that you conserve time, energy, maybe money in some sense, right? Self-care. I think that Four of Pentacles does give that kind of feeling. Tending to your needs, right? Taking care of your most basic needs, conserving your energy. There's definitely conserving energy with the Four of Pentacles. So take care of yourself, and maybe part of that is spending time with family or the people that you love. I just saw a dog too, so that could be part of it, like the dog, the cat, your animal friends. And then we have the Answers card. The more that you look within, the more you will see clearly. Right now is not the time to look for external validation. I love that you're here and receiving this reading, but Spirit is saying you already have the answers inwardly, and that's why you need to hear inside, focus, and remember what is it that you actually want with your career, because good things are coming and we need to be prepared for that. Let's do some more cards. I like to use this astrology deck just to give a little bit more shape to my reading. So let's see, what is the astrological energy influencing this? So obviously it's a Taurus full moon reading, but we have Chiron. So your relationship to your career right now with this Taurus full moon is wanting you to acknowledge deep wounds, deep hurt, and how this is directly tied to you feeling fear or uncertainty around what it's like to feel success, right? Receiving recognition, being celebrated, winning, right? Feeling like you're winning in life. There is fear around this. There are wounds around this, and there are wounds around you being celebrated. This is so weird. Say it all. I have to say it all. I got an impression in my mind's eye of the character Luffy from One Piece. I've never watched One Piece, which is also why I know this is coming from Spirit and not just like squirrel. It's relevant for someone here. So maybe you were watching it recently, or maybe somehow his storyline matches up with this reading. I don't know. If you're a One Piece fan, let me know. House 7, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So this is what I was saying about your connections with other people being so powerful and meaningful right now with this full moon. And your dynamic, the relationship that you have to rest and relationship to other people is especially important with your career. But I think that there's going to be an acknowledgement that you receive deep rest with the right people, and that is important to you with your career growth. There could even be career connected to a partner that you have, right? Or there's something about relationships being important to your progress. And of course, we have Cancer right after that. So Cancer is really all about other people, nurturing relationships, nurture comfort and protection. There's that energy of protection again with that Four of Pentacles. Sorry if you can't see this, you guys. It's the lighting in here is kind of weird. There's this need to tend to your need. Yeah, a need to tend to your needs. You need to do that. And that is, it's pivotal. I just heard it's pivotal when it comes to the progression of your career. And I didn't show you guys this earlier, but the home card was on the bottom of the deck. And I think of Cancer, the home, nurture, comfort, protection, your most basic needs, feeling safe at home and with family, right? There's a lot of home energy. Maybe some of you are wanting to work from home. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the moon. And that's what this reading is about. the moon's influence right now. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. There you go. So this is going back to your deep wounds, your emotional needs, your relationships with other people, and how that impacts your career, and how those two things are intermingling right now. So pay attention to that, because that is so important. We are going to do one more card for the career message. I love this deck. It is Daydreams and Moonbeams. Yes. So what do we have for this group? Ooh, Rapunzel. Look at that card. I love it. Oh my gosh, you guys. The meaning of this card. Oh, Spirit. You are no one's prisoner. Stop fearing your beauty, your talent, and allure. Climb out of hiding, claim your autonomy, and proudly live the life you desire. Yes, go after what it is that you want, you guys. This is like a go for it from the universe. So I'm going to read this message. It is possible that your childhood or adolescent peers caused you to feel alienated and alone, leading to a habit of self-isolation, shyness, and social anxiety. Whatever the case, it's time for you to see that you are a divine child, perfectly lovable and perfectly worthy of love and success, right? So this card is saying to release shame, let your unique light shine, stop waiting in a tower for someone to rescue you. You are your own hero. You are not hopeless and alone. And I think that goes back to the conversation of relationships, right? And maybe you guys have been isolating yourselves. You're gonna grow in your career the more that you make these meaningful relationships and connections to other people. It is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to explore. And sometimes we do get hurt, right? It's Chiron. These are deep wounds. I just heard abandonment wound. So that is a key factor here for some of you. And I just want to acknowledge that hurt and know that you are hurt and heal. We can't heal without the hurt, right? So I'm sending you so much love. I'm also seeing a feather. That could be another sign. So much love to you guys. And we're going to move on to the next group. Thank you so much. Please leave a comment down below with how it resonated with you. Bye. Our love group. Little coffee break. We're going to set our intention. Spirit, please allow me to step out of the way to become passive and neutral for this love reading in regards to the full moon in Taurus. Thank you. So what do you guys need to hear? What is coming? Oh my goodness. Similar energy with that Four of Pentacles from our first part of the reading. All right. Ooh. And the moon on the bottom of the deck. I love this. Every time I do a reading for the full moon or for the new moon, the moon comes out every single time. So first things first, when it comes to love, you guys, you are so abundant. You sit in this beautiful throne adorned with luxurious fabrics, fruits, and just beauty, right? She has a crown of stars, of starlight, and she's the bridge between the divine and the physical. The Empress gives birth to beautiful things, to life, and she has Venus right here. So we have this feminine influence and Venus, the planet of love and beauty. I just hear adornment, right? When it comes to love, there's a little material aspect to this here, a little bit of money, which is interesting, but I feel like you guys are investing. There's an investing in things that make you feel good, or there is an encouragement to do that, which makes so much sense with Taurus. I believe Taurus is ruled by Venus. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yes, it's so Venusian, right? And I don't know if this moon in particular is Venusian because it's a Taurus full moon. I'll have to look into that. But for the case of this reading, it is very Venusian, and it feels like, okay, some of you are hesitating. It's one of two things: being okay with spending money on yourself to feel good and enjoying luxurious things, or hesitating to do that. But there is encouragement to embrace the beauty, embrace the Venusian thing, embrace. Taurus says, let's go eat that delicious dinner and then order 5 desserts, right? Let's go to the spa, right? Let's enjoy the material luxuries. There's nothing wrong with that. But then we have this conserving Four of Pentacles energy. So I feel like it could go either way with this group. We're going to pull some more cards. And then with the moon reversed, it's a little bit of confusion. Wondering what you should be investing in. What is untrue, right? The moon can represent illusions and deception sometimes, especially in its reversal. So what's going on? Seven of Pentacles, literally, this card for me means investment, right? What you're investing your time and energy into. But I see that with the Ace of Pentacles as well. It's like we're withholding something of value and we're trying to decide where to put it. Where do I put my energy? And this could apply to love, relationships. This could apply to that. Is it worth my time and energy? I do see a good return for you personally. Has to say it's coming from a relationship. I need more cards, but it's more like whatever you're doing with love right now at the end of the day is going to bring more back to you. You're juggling a lot right now. Two of Pentacles, right? I don't know if I can handle another pentacle, even though it might be a gift from the universe, which often the Ace of Pentacles is. I don't know if I can handle another pentacle, and that's fine. You got to take care of the stuff that you can handle right now, because there is a lot going on for you. Things are going to start moving a lot faster with this full moon. So keep that in mind. And then King of Pentacles reverse and King of Cups reverse. Back to the conversation of withholding. There could be this withholding battle between you and another person if you are in a situation with someone, if you are in a partnership, marriage, whatever it is, right? The King of Pentacles to me is someone who withholds. Someone who is aware of what they have, but they don't want to give it, right? And with that Four of Pentacles, this is the clarifying card for the Four of Pentacles. Absolutely. There is this, I don't want to give. I don't want to take a risk. I don't want, whether it's from you or another person, I think it's another person. It's this masculine energy. Masculine doesn't mean man, masculine, feminine, but this person is closed off. This energy, whatever this is closed off. This King of Cups on the bottom of the deck represents the overall energy here. There you go. The overall energy here. This is someone who could be emotionally immature, but it can also be someone who uses their emotions in a way to stay in a position of control. I don't love saying that, but sometimes that happens. So we're gonna pull some of these cards, these oracle, and then I also want to do the love cards too. So what is the energy here with this love situation? Taurus full moon. And remember, full moons represent things coming into fruition, right? So we have happiness. Yes, that's really the overall vibe that I'm getting from this group. Oh, there's a T name connected to someone, like a Thomas. I don't normally get names for this sort of thing, but dreams, pay attention to your dreams because they're giving you information. In the moon, I always find that the moon influences the kinds of dreams that I'm having. And we have well-being. So similar message to the first part, taking care of yourself. And really this person, the situation could really be about tending to your own needs, which I see that with you and this other person or other situation, group of people, could be more than one person. Really, I don't want to say selfishness in a negative way, but there is need to be a little selfish right now. And there's a feeling of being trapped. You're not really trapped in this situation. I don't quite see what's going on yet with that, but we're going to pull some other cards. Let's start with our love deck. And then I have, what's the T deck? I think is good if you interpret it in a metaphorical way and not always literal. Let's get some more information on this. Passion, insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, and burning desire. There's a lot of happiness here, excitement, and I think it has to do with really indulging in something sweet. Then we have backstabbing. And what did I say about the moon card meaning deception? This card means deception, lies, and shocking attack. So I don't want you guys to just assume that this means something bad is going to happen. I think there is going to be something that comes to light, especially in your dreams. So pay attention to that. There might be a little bit of hurt in this, but you're gonna be okay. The dragonfly, lighthearted, things coming to light. I literally just said that. Things coming to light and heal, word for word. This time is about you guys healing. Again, needing to be a little selfish, paying attention to what your needs are, because something is gonna come to the surface that you might feel a little frustrated with, right? But then we have soulmates, soul partnership. Now, that doesn't mean that you are going to spend eternity together and that this is the one. Soulmates, the way I interpret it and the way I understand it as a psychic medium, is that we have many soulmates. We have many people we come to meet in this lifetime because it is preordained, right? It is in fate that we will meet them because we have something to learn from them and they have something to learn from us. Not every soulmate is a good relationship, and that does not mean that you should stay with them just because they are a soulmate, right? Some soulmates stay for a very short amount of time. A soulmate could be a cat. A soulmate could be a dog. A soulmate could be a family member. It's not inherently romantic, so I just want you guys to remember that. What's the tea? Sorry, I have an itch. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Yes. Ariana Grande tea. You got, because you're like, do I really want to invest in this situation or do I want to invest in myself? Where is your passion? It might not be with this situation anymore. Forcer, pushy energy, crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. Oh man, we don't like that. You deserve better. You do. Clout energy, viral or nothing, lives for attention, makes shit up for drama. I really think it's time to really shift your focus to you, because someone is just wanting to push you around and get a rise out of you. And even as they could be withholding attention or energy from you to make you upset. They could be doing that on purpose. I really hope not. And then we have dodging bullets, blocking bad energy, escaping toxic people, haters can't touch you. And look at those hands, right? Literally, that's what I was just doing. It feels like they're trying to push you around. But Spirit's like, no, they can't do that. And whatever situation you're in, obviously, this is difficult, it's challenging, but they're never gonna really be able to put you down the way that they want to. They can't reach you. Your spirit team is protecting you, do know that. And some of you might not be wanting to hear that. This could be about an ex for some of you, but that's what freedom is about. You're getting out of an unhealthy situation in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be to this extreme. Someone is literally using you. And I'm going to put the hotline in the video for those of you that do need help, but just know that you were so loved. And I just got heart palpitation, anxiety. So just know that you are so loved and seen, and you deserve better, always. You deserve to be treated with love and with respect and kindness. So we're gonna do your last card. I love this deck. You belong. Oh, I love this. Look at those mermaids. Mermaids could be a sign for you. Connect socially with others. Honor the unique balance between solitude and connection that is just right for you. And remember that you always belong. It's true that forging new friendships is not as comfortable as delighting in old ones. It takes extra effort and courage to get to know someone and let them into your world, but it's worth it. As much as we might like to imagine we're loners who are perfectly happy to live our lives alone, this is so similar to the last message. The last message was like, connect with community. You guys, come on. Get with your friends. Go and put yourself out there. You deserve to have connections and be surrounded by love, not just from one person. Don't look for love in one person. Love is all around you. There is an abundance of love. And I feel like, oh yes, the Empress, that's what she's here to teach us, that there's an abundance of love. It comes from you to begin with, but it's also all around you. Instead of worrying about how you are perceived, be curious, ask about others, find out where they're from, the books and movies they enjoy, and what they like to do for fun. Let yourself be fascinated by the process of getting acquainted, and you will forget to pay heed to your social reluctance and fear. This is an unequivocal reminder that you belong, even if it seems like you are at odds with those in your family, workplace, or community. You can certainly find your people. The folks who get you and make you laugh and help you feel even more like yourself. They are out there, so do not waste any more of your time with the people who would rather see you suffer or who feel like they need to compete with you, because those are not your friends. They are not meant to be here for a long time for you. They are meant to teach you something about yourself and about your boundaries. Thank you so much. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated with you or how, or share a story. It means a lot to me. And thank you for subscribing and liking the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful full moon, and until next time, bye-bye.